Okay, well, new for 2013, we've got American pure vintage basses that debut in January. So they run along in exactly the same way that the pure vintage guitars have done. So what we did is we went out and we found the archetypal guitar for that year. We bought them, we took them to bits, we recreated them in exacting standard. So, in exactly the same way with the guitars, all the basses, pure nitrocellulose finish, the flash coat lacquer, which is essentially a pure nitrocellulose finish, so a nitrocellulose filler and then a ghost coat, slightly tinted so that the sunburst pops out a lot, and the sonic blue and other colours pop out a lot more than they would do with a poly coat, and then a lacquer finish on that. Great attention to detail has been spent on the neck shapes and the nuts and the pickups for each of the guitars. Now, exacting standards on the nuts and the nut widths here, and the neck shapes, the pickups and the voicing of the pickups in the basses. So 58p bass in white blonde sunburst. It's got that real thick old neck on it, nice and chunky, very resonant. Also available in black. Then 63 rosewood and Olympic white, 3-colour sunburst, faded sonic blue, and Seminole red. We did a lot of Seminole red in the custom shop, and it's a very, very rare colour that existed back in the early 60s. It's very, very close to Dakota red, and it's kind of, you know, it's proven itself in the custom shop to be, you know, a highly desirable colour. So again, everything pure nitrocellulose, apart from the 70s jazz basses, which are obviously poly lacquer because they're an exacting recreation of the 70s. So it's got that real pencil thin neck, real thin nut width, and a big old fat neck on it, which, you know, is obviously very polarizing. But some people love it, some people hate it. But those that do love it, you know, wouldn't have anything else. And then the 60s jazz basses. Those are available in the 70s jazz basses are available in rosewood and maple. 60s rosewood is available in late placid blue with a matching headstock, Olympic white, black, and 3-tone sunburst. And again, real exacting specifications on that archetypal neck, you know, coming out in 64. So it's, again, it's thin, but it's got a kind of softer oval C-shaped neck on it. So not as deep as the big old U that is on the 70s one. All the basses are vintage frets, 7.25 radius. Said on the late placid blue, you get the matching headstock treatment as it would have come out as a custom colour in 64.